Here we
Have
go.
we all
You're
been
live.
identified? Oh yeah, I see live 003. There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
It didn't pop up yet, though.
Yeah, it takes about 10 seconds to pop up.
There it is.
Boom. There you go. We're live. I just got a notification on my phone too. Let me take a look at that. So we got Liberty Bleeds fishing tonight.
Yeah, man.
Shut that volume down, bro.
I'm sorry.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for showing up tonight. Well, we are a little late as always. We got to be fashionably late. We don't ever want to be on time, even though Average Jane says we should be on time. We just feel that it's more appropriate to be randomly late.
Yeah,
We're
at
rebels.
least a minute or two.
LBS, can you catch up on the chat, or you want me to run it, or Blue? Who wants to run the
Oh
chat?
yeah, absolutely. What do we got? Let's see. Comments. Here we go. I'm going to start at the bottom. Silver Sleuth. B is here. That's right, Silver Sleuth. You know
Hey,
it. B
Silver
Taylor
Sleuth.
is in the house with us tonight. Should be fun. We got FG Stacker just rolled in. I guess Silver and Cigars is leaving, getting ready for work. Got to install 2 air curtains at a store after hours. Okay, well, take it easy and good luck on those curtains. And Bellows Forge, he's saying hello to Mishy. So Mishy must be here. Average Jane, that's why you need to change your names to the Slackers instead of Stackers. Okay. She's starting already in on us. We've got Jesus. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Heck yeah. Mishy, yep, there he is. Mishy Stacker. Did you see that little short I did with your pop? What are those things called? Pop, I can't even think of the name. OTG's in the house. Chris in Virginia, all the way from Virginia. Let's see. Oh, and Dub sees coins and precious metal. Days like today are just one more reason to have a balanced portfolio.
Yeah.
Pure Metals is in the house. Let's see. Vegas Stacker's here and up on the panel and in the chat. And T-Bird, how's it going, T-Bird? I was wearing your shirt last night, man. Good to see you.
We
And
saw
I
that.
think
We saw
that's
that live you did last night.
everyone. Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, I had a couple. I had a little bit of vitamin R.
Vitamin R, yeah, Vitamin R was definitely in the house last night.
I was gonna go get some vitamin R. They actually have it at Total Wine and More. I was gonna go get it today, but I was doing other running around and didn't get it.
I didn't think. Yeah, Total Wine and More's got a really great selection of brews.
I looked it up last night. I'm like, I'm getting this, and I'm gonna make Liberty cringe a little bit.
See if it has the same effect on you.
Yeah.
So why don't we welcome in our guest, guys? Who's gonna do that?
B
How about you,
Taylor in the
Vegas?
house, everybody. So if you guys have not subscribed to B Taylor yet, I will. I'm watching his video from earlier today, real quick, with no sound. I'm gonna go back and watch it later. He said it was a quick one, so he just threw it up there. But I'll throw his link in here. We're gonna try and get him some subscribers tonight.
Yeah,
Heck
it was
yeah.
pretty cool. It's like a year in review of his 2024 pickups, I think. Not all of them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. A little sample. A lot of my stuff is just repeats. So, if you see one, you've probably seen, a few of them.
Nothing wrong with repeats. You don't have to always buy shit.
Huh?
You don't have to buy stuff every day,
Yeah, right. Yeah. Sometimes I like to review, look back and dwell on that.
You know what? I think that'd be much more hypocritical if Average Joe was telling him that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, who said you don't have to buy something every day?
Yeah, he doesn't go by those rules.
Well, yeah, I take my shots though. Every, maybe twice a month, I'll look for something. I got to buy something.
Right on.
Yeah, I know how that goes. I get that.
Yeah.
So you were showing. Do you have the 1/10 Cortez in your video?
That's the only one I don't have.
Oh, so you have the 1/10 patent?
Yeah, I got the patent, the Napoleon, and the I think I got the Caesar.
I don't even know which. I don't know which ones I have.
I thought you picked up the gold patent, Vegas.
I have the patent, and I have the Cortez. I don't have the Caesar.
And they do them in all the sizes, right? They do them all different sizes.
Yeah, they do like 1 ounce, 5 ounce silver, I think, and then 1/10 and 1 full ounce of gold.
The silver, they only come in the 5 ounce.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Gold is 10th ounce and 1 ounce.
Yeah, I would trust you because you're right up on that, man.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, I try to keep up on them. You know, I do.
You buy a lot of stuff from SD Bullion, yeah?
Well, that's where I started at, and that's where some of the deals I've run into when it's time for me to buy. That's where the better deals are. Just happen to be. But
Yeah.
on my next few orders, I got some stuff from other places.
Oh, okay. So you
But yeah,
haven't
we're moving
you
around.
haven't put those out yet? You haven't released that?
No. Only other one I did was Scottsdale. That's where I got my Trident series at.
Oh yeah. I saw that today. Yes.
Yep.
I saw you. So you're a big Scottsdale fan. I saw you showing the Tridents off. Those are cool pieces.
I like them. They're creative. The prices aren't too crazy, you know. So I try to take advantage. They have like pretty good deals. You know, depending on when you look or whatever. When things first come out, you know, a lot of stuff is on sale. They put a little price on it, little discount, and you know, I got some surprise. I got some Perth mint coming too.
Oh, nice.
But now we got like the New Year stuff coming out, so I am kind of moving around. Not just
Yeah.
Scottsdale.
When you buy the Scottsdale, do you get it straight from Scottsdale or do you get it off of SD?
Actually, SD has some of the stuff cheaper than Scottsdale.
Yeah, when they run sales, SD is pretty good.
Yeah, it's hard to beat. They're hard to beat, man.
Absolutely.
Great selection.
So, how is your local coin shop market? Do you have decent coin shops in your area, or?
Oh man, I like to get into that, but we got one,
Yeah.
and I guess given the area, it's a high traffic area, so it's like they don't give deals or anything. It's like, you know, they got a little board. You know, Buffaloes are like $2 over spot, which I think is kind of high. I don't know, but Eagles are like $6 current date and $5 backdated, and foreign is like $4.
Yeah, it's a little high.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And is it just you got just the one shop close to you, or?
There's another one like in another, you know, maybe 20 minutes away. But I called them one day. They didn't answer, so I just kind of forgot about it. I'll check them out one day, though, at least. They're kind of out of the way, so I got to plan that trip.
So when did you start stacking? What's your history there?
July, late July of 24. Just kind of, you know, talking to my brother. We're always into, you know, trying to invest and, you know, hold on to our money like we do the best way we can. And we were like, hey, why don't we just look into some precious metals? And you know, he's been doing research. He brought me on board. We did some research together, and you know, after I picked it up, man, I couldn't put it down.
Yeah, that's pretty much everybody. That's
I like it.
Everybody in this chat is definitely feeling that.
That's the best way I've been able to save money, you know, my entire life, man.
Yeah,
it's like you're saving money, you're buying toys at the same time.
No doubt.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty much everybody's story when they tell it about how they started collecting. Somebody was an influence, you know, somebody turned them onto it, and they ran with it, and you catch the bug and you can't let it go, you know.
Yeah. It's just always that hindsight 2020, man. You're like, well, why weren't we doing this, you know, at least 3 years ago or 4 years ago or whatever? But
In my
you
case,
know, I'm glad to be in it now.
I like to say it's almost like, you know, as a kid, I always collected baseball cards. So it's almost like a grown-up way to
Right.
collect.
Yeah. Me too.
It holds value more than baseball cards will.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's our
for a
goal.
while, baseball cards were the thing, but I think they're kind of fading out a little bit. I don't really know much about that market, though.
Well, there was so many made that, like, in my era, like the 80s and 90s, there were so many produced, like they didn't mean anything. The only way that those mean anything is when there's a scarcity of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're printing 10 million of Ryan Sandberg's rookie card, then his rookie card doesn't mean shit.
Right. Like I got a card that's like 1 of 6, and it's, you know, I've seen a few prices where it's like mostly like less than $10 for the card. I'm like, golly.
Yeah. Dub C says, if I wasn't a stacker, I'd be a hoarder, but I kind of do feel like a hoarder when it comes to this. I got
Yeah.
I've seen
boxes.
some of the stuff that Dub C throws out there. I don't know. You might be a hoarder, Dub C. You might just be a collector, a hoarder in a collector's skin.
Right.
So, B, have you ever checked out pawn shops? Do you have pawn shops in your area?
Yeah. I've never thought about looking in them for like coins though. Is that something worth looking into?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah,
Yeah.
I picked
My
up
brother
some-
snags deals like crazy at his pawn shop.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of times you're gonna find deals on gold in a pawn shop over silver. One of my local pawn shops, when spot was 23.60, I picked up a Krugerrand for 22.50, 110 below spot.
God, man.
Yeah, because that's what they had in it. You know, they had a certain amount of money in it. They had held on to it for a while. Gold had appreciated, and he was ready to dump it. So I happened to be in there at the right time with the cash, and I got it for 110 below spot. It was a good score.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the score.
Yeah.
And I think a lot
Okay.
of places, if they don't have coin shops around, the pawn shops are a better spot. Because like where my brother is, where his pawn shop he goes to, there's no coin shops in that area. But the pawn shop that's closer to the coin shops he goes to, they don't have their higher price. So I think like if you're in an area that doesn't have coin shops as much, but they have pawn shops, I think it could be a good spot.
I'll check it out. Thanks.
I got a pawn shop over here that they'll sell you any generic for $3 over spot, which sounds like a lot, but they have a lot of vintage. They'll sell you Engelhardt for $3 over spot, which I think is a good deal.
So same with my brother, like his spot, like I think their generic silver is like $1.50 over spot, and you might find he found some cool stuff, like some vintage bars, some vintage rounds for $1.50 over spot. And if you go to
Cool.
a coin shop that has that stuff, they know what it is. You're gonna pay $3-4 over spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
sure.
So Chris in Virginia says all the pawn shops around him are less than reputable, let's say. So I don't know. I've seen that where, you know, one pawn shop I know of, they want to charge $10 over spot for silver, and then they want to pay you $10 under spot. So it's like, wait a minute, you want a $20 spread? Come on, dude.
Wow. That's a
Yeah.
little too much. I can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I get
crazy.
it. They're in business to make money, but that's just out of hand.
Yeah, you got to move your products, man.
Yeah, if your money's not turning, you ain't earning.
Yeah. Right.
And that's like where my brother's at. It's a pawn shop, but they own a couple of them, like in that area. So they move their product around too. So whatever sells in whatever area, they move it.
Yeah.
So he said like their selections, and I've gone in there with him before, and it's a good little selection they put off in there.
Yeah. One thing I would like to try out is a coin show. I've been seeing some of y'all's videos on that. You can get some pretty good deals there. I didn't think you could. I thought there would be like a markup.
No, we've had some great deals. I mean, you'll find anywhere from even below spot, right? Vegas, that remember those 10-ounce bars? They were selling them below spot, about $1 below spot.
Yeah, the last day of not this last show, but the show before, on the last day, they were throwing some good deals on some stuff.
It definitely matters on whose vendor table you're at, because yeah, some of them are below, some were at, some were just a little above, and some are way above. So yeah, you got to shop it all hard.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
can
you
do
got to
that.
go through the room, you know, evaluate everybody, and then kind of go back around and make your moves, you know?
Yep.
So B,
Yeah.
what made you turn to YouTube?
I've been on here for a little bit. You know, I've never really made videos, but that's the main one really that I know of. I know there's Rumble or something, but you know, YouTube, I'm more familiar with it, you know, more used to it.
So
Yeah.
what's the deal with that lawnmower video that LBS talks about?
I was just
Yeah,
messing
that's
around.
cool.
That was that was like one of the first ones I uploaded. I was like, it got a copyright strike. I didn't know y'all could still see it. You know, I started seeing the numbers change. I was like, what?
More weight.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it was just something random. I had a GoPro. First time I used that, and I was like, I'm gonna try to make a video.
Now, what was the copyright strike on music?
Yeah, it was the song I had on there.
Yeah, you know what that does? I'm pretty sure LBS can confirm this though. It blocks you out of like Russia and Belarus or something. That's
Oh
about it.
well, okay.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
can
do
get that.
anything free in the US, but I think it will demonetize the video, but who cares if you're not monetized anyway?
You're right. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I gotta wait for that anyways, if I even do it.
yeah, right? Don't we all?
All right.
We're not
But it's
all
all good, man.
Vegas Stacker. He's monetized.
Yeah, yeah. Jump on his back.
Yeah.
In like one little, I can just like where I can get like super chats and if I wanted to do like memberships and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
You can do that.
I'm not really into doing the memberships and stuff because I have nothing to show for like somebody paying $3 or something a month for just for my content. I don't know. Not into like
And then
that
they
part
take
of it.
off like what 30% if someone donates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they do. They take some of it, right?
what was it? Somebody gave me like $2
Huh.
and I think I got like $1.40 or something.
Yeah, that's 30%. Yeah.
Mm.
It's
They're
pretty
like
crazy.
there were some bookies.
Yeah.
You do PayPal
Oh.
friends and family, I think. I know a couple YouTubers do that, at least one.
Yeah,
is it?
there's a couple that do that. There
Do
are a
what? I
couple.
didn't hear that one. I'm sorry.
You can do like where you can set up like where they can tip you, or they
Oh,
can
like buy me a coffee type deal. Yeah, Send to Georgie does that. A couple of people. Yeah.
like they can just straight up Zelle you money. And I don't know. I don't want to I don't know. I don't want to go down that road yet.
You don't want to beg for money?
No, not really.
Yeah, I agree.
I noticed there's a new channel out there and they're going hard at it. They're asking memberships already and doing giveaways, and I don't want to go down that route. I mean, I don't knock the people that do because it's not a bad thing. I mean, if that's what you want to do and the way you want to set it up, and I mean, I believe they're doing memberships and then they're giving some of that back by doing giveaways. But I don't want people to watch me for giveaways and stuff. I don't know. People don't watch me anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Right? Yeah, no, that's the way I feel too. It's like it takes my videos, it takes my shorts like 2 or 3 days to catch on. Whereas I used to put a short out and it would get 400 views in like 2 hours.
I'll watch them every now and then. It won't take so long.
Yeah, I think what it is, my videos suck, but what are you gonna do?
It's your shorts. You need new shorts.
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah, I gotta wash them.
Yeah, change those things, man.
Yeah.
You and Liberty do awesome shorts, and I just can't. I don't know. Maybe I just. And you guys do it on your phone. I try and do it on my computer, and they still look like ass. LBS, do you have your fishing license, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas? Or no, Robert wanted to know if you have your fishing license. He's calling the game.
Okay,
warden.
well, first of all I've caught is a fishing magnet, so I don't know if I need a
Really?
license for that. But hold on. Here you go, Mr. Freaking Game Warden. Hang on, Game Warden.
Yeah, I was out fishing earlier today.
So
Hang on, BT.
What were you fishing for?
There you go.
I go for like bass,
Don't
bluegill, and
give too much
crappie.
information away,
Oh,
but
nice.
yeah, it's all there, bro.
No, he's legit.
Oh, okay. He's
he's
okay.
legit. He's legit.
Keep
So
going,
P.
man.
Taylor, is that your brother in the comments, Brian Taylor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hey, Brian, welcome.
There you go. What's up, bro?
So now we know your name's not Brian Taylor.
Yeah, one less name.
That's it. We got to take Brian out of the hat.
Yeah. Well, we could be Junior and number 2.
That's true. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
who was that named all his kids the same name? Oh,
George Foreman.
George
Yeah.
Foreman is like his 18 Georges.
Yes.
Yeah, like 7 of them.
Nice.
I'm gonna green screen it.
So is
Taylor, do you wanna
Brian the
say-
brother that got you into stacking?
Yeah, that's him. Yep. That's the suspect.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good time.
yeah.
My brother got me into it, so that's good.
Yeah, yeah. It brought us a lot closer together. You know, we have something to talk about, and you know, we can just chill and kick back and talk about some stuff that normal people don't really talk about. You know.
Yeah,
Right.
normal people.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Normal
not
people,
normal.
like not stackers.
Yeah, they talking about having a bank
Non-stackers.
account. You know, your 401k, which is okay, but I like the physical
Yeah.
metals. Those are a lot better. I like that.
So did your brother get you into fishing as well?
Oh man, that's the family thing. Like that's in our blood.
Okay.
That's in our blood, man. Yeah.
I see he's got a little fishing video on his one of his 4 videos he has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never been into fishing. I don't know why. I'm into catching, but not fishing.
I used to go fishing with my dad, and it would drive me nuts because he would go out. He had a little boat. We'd go out on a boat, and he'd just kick his feet up and sleep, and we wouldn't catch shit. But my mom would get me to go. She'd put snacks on the boat, so I'd go. So I'd eat the snacks. I'd sleep on the boat. Wouldn't catch shit. But my brother got into fishing because he'd go out there and he'd change the lures. He's like, I'm not just gonna sit out here and not catch anything. He learned how to change the lures and shit. And
Right.
I just
Right.
wanted to
Yeah.
be, I just wanted to be at home playing with my friends and shit.
Right. No, I hear you. My
Yeah,
brother.
I'm definitely not catching today. I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Cleaning lures.
Yeah, we were on a little river for a little while, and now we've been over here in this little fishing dock. I think we're gonna move down. There's a point like right under that bridge. It's like a boat dock, kind of a ramp area, and then they've got like picnic tables. I think I'm gonna move over there. I love fishing. Stack that gold. Hey, he's in the house. Right on. So I'm gonna hop out just for a minute, and I'll catch you guys in about 20.
All right. Sounds
All right,
good.
homie.
Catch some fish.
Got to change location. It's all about location, right?
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Beat the bank.
All right, man. I'll see you guys in a minute.
So,
Now I realize as I'm older why my dad he just wanted to go out there and get away. That's all he wanted to do. He didn't give a damn about catching a fish.
Yeah, it is peaceful.
Yep.
Yeah, it is nice. Do you want to share what area you're in, B?
Who, me?
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell
Southern
like the
Indiana.
city. Where at?
Southern Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Another
nice,
Hoosier.
nice.
Another
Yeah.
Hoosier. We call that Kentucky.
Yep. Pretty much. I can throw a rock and hit him.
Well,
I'm from Northwest Indiana.
You're
Right
from
by the
Indiana.
bridge.
Anything south of Highway 30, there's a highway that like cuts. It's pretty high up in the state, but we said anything south of Highway 30, we considered Kentucky. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I got family in West Lafayette over by Purdue.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
nephew's
All
at
right.
Purdue right now.
Yeah, I got a cousin that lives in Indy. So yeah,
Nice. We
I've been
close
in
by there.
the area.
That's
I haven't
cool.
been to, I think I've been to Indy like twice. It was like 4 hours from us, I think. I
Oh
grew
man,
up closer to
where,
Chicago.
where did you grow up in Valpo or?
About 20, 30 minutes from Valpo.
Oh, okay.
That's where my favorite that awesome coin store is in Valparaiso, Indiana.
That's the vault.
Vault, yeah.
Isn't that's a common name? West Texas has a store, the vault too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has the vault. And his seemed more like they had a lot of jewelry and stuff in there, which there's
They
nothing
did.
wrong with that.
Yeah,
He was checking out like
pretty good
Rolexes
selection.
and
I
shit.
watched that tour video finally.
He
Seemed
was
like they
checking
had
out Rolexes.
Ooh, Rolexes.
You know what? I was looking into watches and then then my brother got me into this, and I'm glad I got into this rather than watches.
Hey, I think a Rolex would be a nice investment.
It can be, yeah. Yeah, I
It
got a
can
friend
be.
That
of mine.
brand.
He's into Rolex.
I've been into those when I was like a little kid. You know, I used to be really into Rolexes, and I mean, you buy it and kind of take care of it. I mean, the engineering in it is supposed to be, you know, second to none.
I think you have to have them like serviced every year to hold the value or something to that effect.
Maybe.
Yeah, but the
My
case
wife
is
said she's
18
saving
karat
up to get a
gold.
Rollie.
18 karat gold just keeps going up. So
Yeah.
they're pretty much going to keep increasing in value. The ones that my buddy bought, you know, like one of them he paid 13 grand for, he could get 18 for it now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, somebody's got something. Rolex. What we got here?
See, you got family in Bloomington. IU? Do they go to? They teach at IU. Robert was born in Gary and raised in South Bend. I stay in South Bend for roughly half of my trip when I go back there in the summertime. I've never paid more than $10 for a wristwatch for myself. Are you referring
That's
to the
me.
baseball player Don Mattingly?
What
So
was
is there anything you're looking to pick up this year, B? Do you have any goals, or are you just picking up when you pick stuff up?
Well, I mean, for this year, I've been seeing like new stuff come out. So like I said, like the Perth Mint, they dropped some stuff. The Royal Mint, and of course, like the Maples, they came out. So like I'm just trying to really get stuff from this year that I couldn't have gotten last year because maybe it sold out or the price went up or whatever. But those little Liberty Britannia coins, those are nice. Like I'm targeting those. I've actually gotten like a little bit of constitutional, like the Morgan dollar or Peace dollar. I'm looking at, you know, trying to get some of those. You know, if it's like on a deal or something like that.
Right.
And of course, I got the Commanders. They, you know, they got like maybe 2 more coming out this year, maybe 3. So I always got to keep an eye out on those. That's about it. You know, if gold goes down, you know, I might snag some of that. Like I need that Cortez, man. I should have got that so long ago, but
now?
you know,
Do you have the gold Napoleon or?
I got the Napoleon and the Patton. I think I got the Caesar. I haven't pulled that one out in a while, but I know I need the Cortez. Like that's the only one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the Caesar. Yeah, I got that.
Nice. And those
Like,
are
I
all
thought about
in
doing that
110?
series, and then I started looking at the back dates, and I'm because I think I missed one, but it's like, man, do I want to pay the premium on that one?
Yeah, man, they can be crazy. Like Napoleon's the highest. It's like at $30. So I was like, I had to grit my teeth on that one. But I'm like, you know, the rest of them aren't too bad. Like the last 2, they're only like $6 premium. So if you're looking to, you know, get started with something, I mean, $6 premium isn't bad.
On
Right.
a 1/10 ounce gold, you mean?
No. I'm talking about the silver. My bad. You talking about the gold?
Yeah.
Let me see. I looked at the Cortez and it was like 331 today.
Yeah.
So what was the price? Like 29 something? It dipped a little bit.
Yeah, right around 2,900. Yeah.
So yeah, about a $40, $50 premium on that.
Yeah, you start looking like I remember because I've only been stacking like a year, but like so much catches your eye, and then like series and stuff. You're like, I want this series, I want that series.
I had to pump my brakes, man. I really did. And there was like so many series out there. Like that's why I targeted Commander because it was new, so I could catch up with that really quick. But yeah, like some of those, like you get the pandas, I think. You know, the Year of the Snakes, all those lunar somethings. Those add up. There's a lot of those. I don't think I can keep up with those.
Yeah, there's always something different, but you know, it's like if I see something in the bargain bin, I don't buy it unless it's in the bargain bin at my LCS.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you got to wait. You know, I'll see something in the higher premium bin, and I'm just going to wait on it. And if I can wait it out, it'll end up in the bargain bin more times than not, you know.
That's cool. That's cool.
And that's when I go for it.
That's cool.
And honestly,
we got a little. Go ahead.
Sorry.
We got a little treasure box at our spot, and you know, it's like regardless, like the price is like $40, and that's where I found those Trident coins. Oh, that's pretty interesting. I looked some up, and Scottsdale still had some. Like the rest of them are all sold out, but I got the other 2 years, and you know, I like those. I mean, you know, just a little something, you know, something special, I guess, something different.
Yeah,
it's always good to have a little mix.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to mix it up. But I mean, I've never been into the pandas, but the other day, pandas were in the bargain bin, so I walked out.
Right.
I walked
There
out
you
with
go.
pandas.
There you go.
You know, that's the only time I'll really ever buy anything kind of special like that, when it's, it's in the bargain bin.
Cool.
I found like an RCM bar, and I found an Engelhard bar, like at a coin shop like that. And they were just throwing in their bars, and their bars were like $1.50 over spot. So it's like,
That's crazy.
I mean, you can catch them sometimes. It's because they're paying under anyway. So they really, like you said, they just want to flip their merchandise and keep different stuff in there. So
I need to get around then because I'd love to see something like that in a coin shop.
Yeah, I picked up some good stuff at the fun show. I got a Engelhard 11 series, right, Dub? 11 series 10-ounce Engelhard for $330. That was a great deal.
Yeah, you stay finding good stuff at those
Oh yeah.
casinos.
Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker says we need to take tacos to our coin shops. I don't know, because like my coin shop, I go in there, there's like 3 or 4 people working, and the owner's just chilling in the back. So it's hard to like. I mean, I've talked to a couple of the people, but I don't know them like that. So to take them food, and plus some people around here, they really don't want other people's food. They're not too trustworthy in this town. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. You kind of live in a party town, so.
And I mean, like, if somebody brings me food, I don't know. I mean, if you have that relationship with your coin shop, that's awesome. That is really awesome. I just don't have that kind of relationship with them.
Yeah, there's only one way to get it, and that's to just show up there every day like I do. And OJ probably hates my guts at this point because I'm in there freaking 3 days a week. But it is what it is, man. I like hanging out. I like going to see, and I always walk out with something, you know.
He has
Right,
people
right,
coming in there
right.
that know you, and they're in there because of you. So he can't be mad at you, bro.
No, I hear you. I get it, but it's like sometimes, and I believe me, I fully respect what they're doing. I stay out of their way. If they're busy, I'll sit on the side, or I'll just, check out the cases, wait till it dies down, and then move in. I definitely won't get in the way of an actual paying customer. I mean, I'm obviously a paying customer as well, but I'm there 3 times a week. So if I don't get it today, I'll get it tomorrow.
Well, Dub C says he took his LCS an $80 bottle of bourbon last year. Yeah, but I could imagine they treat you pretty well too, though, Dub. So
$80. No wonder he's pissed off at you. You could have spent 200.
So B, how far are you from Marion?
I have no idea. Marion, Indiana.
Yeah, I think that's
I guess
near
I can look
Indy.
it up. I'm not sure.
Grant County, 4-H Fairgrounds. I was just looking up coin shows like in your area.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They have a coin show at the Grant County 4-H Fairgrounds, and then they have one in Fort Wayne. Ohio. Ohio's not too far from you.
Not really.
Coin shows are fun, man. They're overwhelming as hell. I've been to 3, and I like this last one. I was still rolling around and like just dizzy.
Right. Big crowds bumping into people.
No, it's just so much to look at, so much to take in.
Yeah, it's like going to 100 coin shops in one day.
That would be, yeah.
It's quite literally just like that. Now on a bigger show, on a smaller show, more manageable, of course. I like those little one-off one-day shows. We got them over here in Florida. We got the one-day Sunday shows, we call them, and it's basically every Sunday of every month. There's a coin show somewhere that you can get to within about an hour and a half of my house. So we're kind of centrally located here, and just got to drive a little bit further north or a little bit south. 2 of them are 1 hour away, and 2 of them are an hour and a half away. But
Okay, that's not bad.
no, it's not. It really isn't. And usually I'll take a friend. Occasionally, my wife came with me one time because we were on our way back from a cruise. We had gotten off the cruise ship, and it happened to be a Sunday, and it happened to be the Palm Beach show, which is a great show. And I said, "Well, we're stopping on the way home, so it is what it is." So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she was
cool.
really upset.
we had a good time checking out.
Right. Okay, so Marion's like 3 hours away.
Okay, so not too bad. I mean, you can make a day trip out of it if you had the time. Not horrible.
Well, I think they would be on one in like Louisville. Why aren't they one in Louisville?
Oh, there might be. Let me I can Google Kentucky.
Oh, there's gotta be something. I guarantee you, within an hour of your home, there's shows.
Yeah.
There's shows happening. You know what you gotta do? You gotta look into the local coin clubs, coin collecting clubs.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's one by me. I thought about it.
Because that's where you're gonna get your best information.
Cool.
Brian wants to know who's in Florida. That's me, blue collar. I'm in Florida.
That's cool, man.
There's a lot of stackers in Florida.
Yeah, there are quite a few. Well, that's because there's a lot of old people in Florida. Us old people were into stacking.
There's a Derby City Coin Club in Derby City Coin Club show, Louisville, Kentucky.
There you go.
Let me see. I don't even know if this is a new post, old post. It doesn't show a date.
I would
That's
start with the coin clubs, and usually on their website, they're going to tell you exactly where the shows are because that's what they're there for. You know?
January, February, March. What is this? Oh, they just had one, March 8th.
Mm.
And they have one in November. Looks like just like a one day little setup for their
That's
coin
cool.
club. They have a Louisville Coin Club.
Yeah, I'd see a few of them around me. Coin community.
I can't wait
so-
till Pure Metals gets his stuff up and going.
His stuff together.
Stuff together. Oh, here you go.
so-
March 22nd, Owensboro, Kentucky Coin Show at the Opportunity Center in Owensboro, Kentucky.
That's a couple hours. Okay. That's closer to Marion.
So Big Poppy says Cincy has a coin show just about every Sunday or every
Whoa.
other Sunday.
That's crazy.
That's at the American Legion post, he said. Yeah, no, there are these, and they're not big shows. Like I went to this show in Vero Beach, which is about 45 minutes from my house, and it was like maybe 35 tables, 30 tables, but it was great. Picked up a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good
See
enough
that
for me.
video sometime next year.
Like Blue Collar said, even if it's a little show like that, it's like going to 30 coin shops all at the same time.
Yeah, that's a lot. That sounds like a lot. I'd be
Yeah,
down for it.
There's a lot of
Sometimes,
competition
you might
there.
not find. Go ahead.
No, I was saying there's a lot of competition. Everybody in the room is fighting for your business. So, they're going to give you their best price.
And you might find like some of them might have more numismatic stuff than like bars and rounds and stuff. But, if you go check it out, you get a feel for it. There might be something you can catch a deal on, like some Morgans or something. You never know.
Oh yeah.
So, Stack That Gold, you said you went to a yearly show Saturday, only 12 vendors. Where was that? Was that in NYC or
A
off the
yearly
beach?
show with 10. That's pretty sad, right?
Yeah, that's not very good turnout. 12
Maybe it's like high end people,
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, it could be like
Maybe.
high-end numismatics, and there ain't that many of those people. It was in Massapequa. I grew up in Massapequa. Well, I was right by Bernard. Well, you ain't gonna know, but it was by this high school. That was the first town I ever lived in, Massapequa.
B, do you plan on growing your YouTube channel? You plan on sticking with it, or?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm gonna keep buying silver, so you know, I don't mind doing a little show every once in a while.
It can be tough to try and find content sometimes, but it can be
Right.
fun too.
Yeah, that's. I mean, anything that's kind of interesting. That's why I don't even do like a whole bunch of stuff already. Like, you know, I don't want to get burnt out. You know, so just every once in a while, I'll get on, do a couple unboxings, and you know, I don't mind doing a few other things, but you know, I'm just gonna take it slow and steady.
Yeah.
You know, I just got done like learning how to make those thumbnails. You remember those old ones I had? That's that's kind of crazy. Just just something more creative. You know, just learning how to do some stuff here and there and taking a step forward.
Seems like
I'm
if
not
you
in no
put arrows
rush.
on your thumbnails, they do really well.
Do what?
I said it seems like if you put arrows on your thumbnails, they do really well. I see a lot of I see all these channels like
Yeah.
firearms channels, like car channels. There's always arrows in here pointing at everything, and I'm like, I don't need an arrow pointing to where I need to go.
Big red.
Okay. I'll remember that.
I'm just joking. I mean, you can. I don't put arrows in mine. I might start though. I don't know.
I could hear you laughing when you couldn't repeat what you said.
Huh?
You were like choking back the laughter.
This is, our little conversations.
Of course.
So, like, YouTube brought Blue Collar Liberty and I together, and we have a text thread that if you guys read it, it would be more entertaining than any live stream we do. That's for sure.
That's cool. Yeah.
But so I mean, YouTube's done well for me. I'm not fully monetized. I don't know where I'm gonna take it. I might try and go all out. I just don't put any effort into it though. What we cleaning a fish, Liberty? What you got? You got something?
Yeah, I got you on full screen. What are you doing over there?
I'm a new rig. Oh, sorry, man. I'm talking to somebody else. I
All
just
right,
got all wound
we'll
up.
get you off full screen.
Oh God.
You could do like
Yeah,
LBS and just take us everywhere you go. It's
Well, I'm trying.
Hey, clickbait videos do awesome. Clickbait. Speaking of bait, LBS has some bait right there.
That's clickbait, bro.
Yeah.
What kind of bait you using, Liberty?
I tried the power bait. Can you see that?
Wait, hold on. Let me make you full screen. Okay, go ahead. You're up.
Just a little power bait, and
Okay.
we got some Yoplait yogurt, which I hear the fish love. No, this is actually worms, man. Well, these are from home, and I'll sell them to you for $1 a piece. Night crawlers.
It's like
Okay.
baby snakes in there, dude. Those are worms?
Yeah.
I'm serious. Those are some big ass worms.
Night crawlers. We should call them night crawlers.
Do you see those?
They're not frozen. Isn't it cold up there?
No, these came out of the ground, dude.
Oh, you dug them?
Yeah, we dug. I lift up the pavers at home, and there's all kinds of them under there everywhere. Everywhere you dig out here, there's worms.
Well, I figured you got them out of the ground. I mean, that's where worms are.
Pretty much.
I know a little bit about worms, not much.
They like Yoplait.
Well, look, man, I got something that you might like. Do you use soft plastics?
I've never really experimented with those. That's
Really?
like for bass, right?
I mean, you can catch bluegill, crappie.
Oh,
they'll eat that too.
Silver sleuth likes those.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, I make some.
Oh.
Like that's how much I'm into it. You know what I mean? I discovered this maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, there's
I just been messing around.
Oh yeah.
So like, I can send you some if you want.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that. I almost got some from a guy named Roman Precious Metals. He quit YouTube, but Yeah, he was actually sending like those the ones he made, and as I don't know, kind of like a poker chip, but he'd send you bait that he made. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't
But
buy
yeah, for
anymore.
sure, dude. I only really fish when I'm up here, and I don't come up here much. But shit, I'll send some to my dad. You know, he gets out quite a bit.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, pass them around. I just caught a nice little slab today too off one.
Oh right,
A
nice.
12-inch crappie.
Well, that's a big one. Now that makes me wonder what part of the country are you from, man?
Indiana. South
Oh, okay.
Indiana.
Oh well,
Yeah.
Vegas isn't. Vegas, Indiana is where you came from.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You were catching fish,
No, I'm not.
or you were
moving
washing
locations.
lures. You were swimming with the worm.
Yeah, swimming with the fishes, man. Sleeping with the fishes. Oh shit.
What happened?
All right. Hey, also, real quick, I got, I do the unboxing, so I got a couple choices.
Oh,
If
dude.
y'all want to pick, one or two, this is one. Number two, I'll open these up
Oh yeah, no
maybe
doubt.
later on or something.
Oh, yeah,
So
we
y'all can
love
go ahead
surprise
and
box openings.
yeah, that's cool. All right, yeah, I got one for you.
Well,
One or two.
Somebody did a live unboxing last. That was that Stacker Factor.
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw some of that. I
Yeah.
saw some of that.
He's changed up his content a little bit.
He has, yeah,
Okay.
quite a bit. He's got his
Silver
face
State
reveal going.
Silver
He
State
went
and
for the
Sleuth
Wang
will say box
approach.
number 1.
So, what's in the box? Why don't we take a look at one of them boxes then?
Which one are they picking? Like y'all can pick which one.
All right, so you got let's see. Number 1 is on the left. Number 2 is on the right. So
Mhm.
one
I
on the
see 3
left,
number
2 on the
1s
right.
and no number 2s.
I see more number ones.
Yeah.
Hey, do you need toilet paper for number 2?
Where do they?
Maybe when you see what it is. I don't know.
All right, looks like door number 1.
Number one, okay. All right. Let me see.
We got you on full screen here.
Okay. Just let me get this bad boy open.
You want to describe that knife for us?
Just something random I picked up from probably Walmart.
Oh, okay.
I did an unboxing today and I couldn't find my knife, so I had to use a bottle opener.
I think I know where this came from. This is one of those different places. I think this came from Bullion Exchange.
Oh, I love them.
I think they have some really cool deals too, man. They have like a S spot section. I mean, they hardly have anything in there, but I mean, they got some pretty cool things for just S spot. They got a bar for you. Let's see, is this it? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a popular. A lot of people like them.
Oh, okay, this is from JM Bullion. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a couple 2-ounce pieces. I got the Salivate metal round.
Oh
You'll
yeah.
see that.
Let's explore.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. He's a cool cat, man. I like him.
Do I have to do some push-ups for that or no? I'm good.
If you want, yeah, we can. I'll do something with you if you want.
He always does his push-ups. I don't know if he's really doing them or not, though.
Couple little rounds. Some
Buffaloes.
These look really nice and shiny. I don't know if this is like a proof type. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it. What's the brand on those? What's the mint?
I don't know. It doesn't have like a mark, or maybe I'm missing it. It doesn't have a mark on it, but the lettering looks familiar. I've gotten some of these before.
Looks like Silvertown. If you look
That's
at
what I was thinking.
if you look at the bottom of the Indian head, is there a little pickaxe kind of hiding in.
Oh
a
yeah,
box.
you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
It's a
Silvertown,
pickaxe.
little Silvertown. Yeah.
Heck yeah. So there you go. What is
You're
this
talking
one?
to
Oh, that's a JM Bullion.
you're talking to one of the.
Oh yeah.
Those are always good. You get those on you know if you get those on at a deal, I always snag those up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They
Those
were. They
JM
were.
rounds are
Anything I
nice.
get is mostly on some kind of deal. They marked it down or whatever, reduced the price.
Those
Yeah.
Okay,
JM
one
rounds are
more.
nice. I got a whole bunch of those. I bought those for my
Oh yeah,
kid one year for Christmas.
pretty cool.
Here you go, Blue. They have gold at spot on bullion exchanges.
Oh yeah,
One
they got silver and
one
gold at spot.
one gold back
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
for 290.
Yeah. What size? A one? You said?
Yeah, the 1/1000th of an ounce, 24 karat gold foil,
Yeah, but the thing
random
is,
fake.
you can only buy one though.
Was that what
Yeah,
it
that's the
is?
thing. Yeah, you can only get one, so you gotta. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, what do you do
Yeah,
with
it's
one
not so
gold back?
bad if they got some stuff in there that you want to buy, like a one-off, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot
Oh,
of
there you
times
go.
the silver they'll have they'll have Britannia, Maple Leaf, Eagle, so you can just go through and collect the 2025. So let's just say.
Right. 49 said, did someone say bullion exchanges? That's his favorite. So that's all you have to do is say that, and he comes out of the woodwork.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I love bullion exchanges. I think they're a great company.
yeah. That's completely out the blue, man.
I don't know if I've used it. I'm sure I bought from them before.
Yeah, no, they're good. I like them. They ship fast. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a great deal on one goldback, but the problem is it's only one damn goldback. What are you supposed to do with it?
Your brother says they have a tube of buffaloes for spot on bullion exchanges. That's a good deal.
Yeah, everybody's got their spot deals. Yeah, that is a good deal.
I've never heard of someone having a section though. Just
Yeah, they don't usually advertise it. Everybody's
Yeah.
got some kind of spot deal, but they
Yeah.
don't advertise it. Bullion exchanges got it right there. They're right out in front of you with it.
And they stay sold out too, man.
Yeah.
I'd be stalking them.
You can get a 2025 Kangaroo, Maple Leaf,
Yeah.
and an Eagle, Krugerrand,
Yep.
all at spot.
Mm-hmm. Just one though. Yeah, like you said, just one. So you get one of each of those. I mean, you get your free shipping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I might do that. I might have to snag that deal.
Yeah.
And I actually heard. My bad. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I actually heard that from World Money Wins. I think y'all might know of his channel. He's a pretty cool guy.
Oh yeah.
But like I heard about that. And I mean, as soon as I went over there, man, like he was talking about a certain piece of I think it was made him in gold or something. As soon as I heard about it, I looked over there and it was gone. I was like, yeah, everybody knows about this place.
Yeah, that is a problem, and stuff disappears quickly. But I guess you just got to jump on it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run those deals for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's a loss
It's hard to
leader,
beat, man.
right? It's just like anything else. They give you one Silver Eagle at spot, and you got to buy something else to get the free shipping. So,
Yeah.
Of course. That's why they do it.
pretty good plan, actually.
There's been so many times I've done that where I just want like one or two good deals, and it's like I need the free shipping. So yeah, you got to buy another $50 worth of stuff or whatever the heck it is. They do get you, or they get me at least.
Hey, so you know who I talked to today?
OJ?
I spoke to. Remember we were talking about buying gold at spot.
Oh yeah.
So I called up and I talked to Brian Vermillion. He said, you can do the deal over the phone, but the problem is he's not going to ship out gold, like foreign gold. Anything he sells at spot, he won't even ship it out. He says you got to come pick it up, or have somebody pick it up and ship it to you. if you know somebody in the area.
Did you see his video today?
I did.
That's why he
Stolen packages.
he must have had a lot of packages come up missing.
Not just him. I'm sure it's everybody. He said he's
What?
talked to a lot of different dealers, and they're all saying the same thing.
Yeah, so that's probably why he doesn't want to ship out his spot deals like that.
Yeah, but you can trade in Eagles for $2 over spot if they're quote unquote retail friendly, and then you can buy foreign gold at spot and any size too, which is cool. So instead of 1 ounce, you could buy 4 quarters or 10/10, and you can get it at spot, which I think is a great deal.
It is a great deal
Yeah.
if you live there.
Yeah, well, I don't even live there. That's 4 hours away. But it's not to say I wouldn't drive there. I've done it. But I had other business up in Orlando at the time, so.
I mean, that's not bad. I mean, if you got a chunk of money and you take the trip to go stock up.
Yeah. I think when I went there, I bought 100 face of 90%, and that was at spot.
Wow.
And then I got a tube of what he calls off-quality Eagles. And basically, they were pretty much pristine. 16 out of 20 were perfect. And then
Really?
4 of them had little marks, nothing major.
Huh. Well, I was wondering about like his generic, like you buy a generic tube, and he said they're usually like all the same thing or whatever, but I wasn't sure like if you buy generic tube if it's all Buffaloes or if he has like a mixture of stuff.
Oh, you talking about like when he sells his generics at spot or 50
Right.
cents? I think it could be whatever comes in, you know. If it came in mixed, it'll go out mixed. And you really can't pick and choose. Like when I was there, it's like he wouldn't like I couldn't even pick the 90%. He gave me what he had. Whatever he had right there, he gave me. So I ended up with John F. Kennedy 64s, $100 face on that. But I'm not unhappy with that because they're all perfect. They're all like AU, BU coins, you know, because they were hoarded right from the jump.
I like that.
Yeah, they were in great shape. It's not
Not
like
worn down.
there wasn't any slicks in the bunch. Let's put it that way.
I didn't even realize. I just started looking through more stuff and I found gold I didn't even realize. I forgot I had. I do have the Caesar.
Oh yeah, okay, right, yeah, I got that one. Yeah,
I didn't
little
know.
essay holder, or whatever.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't like that.
Average
You
Dave
don't?
says, "Did you check on your bride? It's been an hour."
Yeah, I hear she's roaming around.
Oh, so you're good. Okay.
So I have Caesar, Patton, and Cortez.
Nice.
I don't like
the gold pieces.
I don't like the holder. I don't like the holder with the Cortez. I don't want it in this.
Really?
Board. I don't know. I don't
say.
Yeah, that's why I forgot about it because it was like tucked away in one of my spots, and I totally forgot about it because I was trying to keep it like the assay card all nice and neat.
I'm the same way. Yeah.
Damn, I found a 10th more gold than I thought I didn't even know I had.
Heck yeah.
It's a good thing. You shop too much. Oh
yeah. I have been shopping too much.
Liberty, we lost you, man. We're back.
Oh, got the stage up.
He's got it.
Now the fish will start biting.
What did 49 say here? Sometimes I feel like a crusty eagle, especially in the morning after daylight savings.
Does that mean he wants to buy a crusty eagle, or he literally feels sometimes
like I took that as like sometimes he feels like a crusty eagle.
Well, that's when you take a shower. That's just like dipping yourself in blue.
Blue Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Vegas has so much gold, he loses that track of that shit. According to 4-9s.
Oh, Vegas just takes too much glaucoma medicine. Vegas just buys too much shit he doesn't need. Well, not that I don't need it. This is the newest edition.
That's cool.
My newest addiction is pre-33 gold. As much as Blue Collar keeps trying to talk me out of it, which he
I've
is
been hearing
right.
a lot of people saying that.
He is right when he tries to talk me out of it, but I just don't listen.
Well, listen. I mean, you want the truth, or you want me to bullshit you?
Oh, I appreciate the truth. You know that.
I know.
And you're absolutely right with what you tell me that it's I'm chasing what I want instead of what I you have to pick. You have to pick if you want to choose weight or to stack numismatic and hope to get something back out of it.
So that's the thing about pre-33 is higher premium.
Well,
Actually,
I guess it's so old.
right now you can find, if you shop around and you have the right places, you can find it so it's not as high a premium as it has been in the past. From what I've understood, like I'm new to all this too, and I'm new to the pre-33. But
Okay.
I Googled it and I found like a chart of the like the previous premiums, and they were like 20-25%. And
Whoa.
right now you can get, I've found like 6 to 10% depending on piece you pick up. So that's one reason I've looked into it a little bit and started going nuts at it. And it's just the history of it. It's freaking cool. Like, I
Okay,
mean, this
yeah.
one I picked up is 1886. That's an old ass coin.
Yeah, true.
Pretty cool.
That's
Not
what
the
I like
best
about
as far
those
as,
Morgans and peace dollars.
it's not the best as far as quote unquote stacking, but
Right. I might have one.
I like the Morgans and the peace dollars as well. I think
You
that's
do?
I think
I
that's
would have never know. I would have never guessed.
You couldn't figure that out by looking at my stage. Yeah, we got a couple going right now. Hopefully they'll be gone soon. A lot of nice ones though.
Sorry, trying to do some math.
Oh, you are? What'd you say? You trying to do some math?
Yeah, I'm trying to math over here.
Yeah, we keep losing Liberty. I don't know what's going on. Hey, here's Pure Metals.
How's everything going, Nash? I recently started buying Tone
45.
Morgans. I really fell in love with them. I was watching a Whatnot stream today, and he says toned. He was charging like a $500 premium for tone. So,
Well, the thing is, like, was it a common date? Was it something that was more rare and most of the, premium was in that? Or was it just because he thought there was suckers in the room,
the premium was in his head.
Yeah, I think so. But those guys are all the same. It's like, oh, okay, chat, this is an $80 piece. Chat, I want 80 for this. We got to get this up to 80, chat. And it's like a $32 bar.
He shows comps from eBay, and then he says don't always count on eBay prices or something. And I'm like, well, which is it? Don't count on eBay prices or take comps from eBay. I mean, you have to make up your mind.
Yeah, when they use eBay for comps, I think that removes all credibility because eBay is like so high the prices a lot of that stuff.
He was either doing eBay or he's doing Gray Sheet, and I'm like, does Gray Sheet show the price for tones? And he's like, no. Well then, okay. So you're just coming up with these numbers out of your head. All right, we get to see box number 2. Oh wait, am I lagging here?
No, you're good.
Oh no, I am lagging. My YouTube stream was lagging.
Well, yeah, that's about 10 seconds behind, right?
Oh, I was farther back for some reason.
Oh, okay. You weren't live, in other words.
I was still watching the unboxing of box number 1.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You're way behind.
I don't know how I got. Well, I was clicking on other shit. Probably that's why.
So Pure Metal says he's been buying graded Morgans. I'm assuming you're talking graded Morgans. That's always a good one. Good
Well,
play.
see, like they say, theoretically they're natural tone because they're graded, but didn't they can? Bub was saying that they can. There's a way to tone them in those holders.
Oh, really?
Like people found a way to like inject shit in there or something. I guess I don't know. Like people are gonna find ways to do anything, especially if you can. If you got like a MS65 and you can tone it and make 3 times the price.
Yeah, I don't know. That's taking a big chance with a coin that could be worth a lot of money. You know, if it doesn't work, you end up with you know, you gonna crack it out and clean it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. Then you try and send it off and get it graded, and then it comes back unnaturally toned or something.
Yeah. Well, you know, Silver Sleuth makes a good point. He says tarnish doesn't bother me, but I prefer it not being there. And that's exactly right, because now they call it toning and it's like special. Before it was tarnish and it was just considered dirty, you know? It was considered not defective, but, you know, aged, if you will, I guess. I don't know. Now toning is kind of like a little bit cool,
It's very subjective, I would say, right?
I would say. Yeah.
Like what one person wants and another person. Like at the coin show, there was all sorts of stuff that was toned, but it was in flips. So who's to know that it was naturally toned?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I see a toned coin like that, I think like, okay, it's popular now, but what if 5 years from now it's not popular again? You know, because there was a time when toning would have taken the coin down a little bit.
Right.
Like he said, they used to call it tarnish. You know, it's a whole industry built on removing tarnish from silver. Maybe not coins, but silver in general.
Yeah.
I think we lost Liberty again.
He must be way out.
Yeah, he's in the middle of nowhere out there.
Even when he's in the city, we lose him though.
Yeah.
There you go. Meadow says it's cool because it's for his personal collection. There you go.
Who said that?
Pure metals.
Oh yeah, that's the one I just highlighted. Yeah. Hey, can you highlight comments too, or no?
No, it won't let me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a peon on stage. That's it. Chris in Virginia says you can use you can gas it with sulfur.
That's true. Yeah.
So they could just put some sulfur gas in one of the slabs. You know, if you slip a needle in there somehow, I don't know.
Well, no, those things aren't totally airtight. I don't think they are. I guess they could be, right?
So you could put them essentially in something that's airtight and soak them in some gas.
Yeah, I don't know. West Texas was saying something about using an egg before. You can use an egg. You put it up
What?
on, prop it up on something, and then I've heard that you put a raw egg in the sun. You prop up the coin above it, and the raw egg goes to sulfur, and it tones the coin.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy some cheap slab, get some sulfur and a airtight container, and just let it sit in there. See what happens.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Mm.
That's a great idea, I'm sure, right?
Huff and
It'll get
salt.
me 200 views on YouTube.
He showed it on his latest video. What were you making eggs in the morning and some of your coins got fucked up? He's always cooking in his videos.
Yeah, he does. I was watching him the one morning. I was getting hungry. I had to shut that shit off. No offense, but I had to shut it off. He was making me hungry.
So while Liberty's away, everybody saw. Did anybody see his live last night? He was a trip, right? That was a great live, man.
I jumped in at the very end. Yeah.
No, I was enjoying that. He was very loose.
It was that vitamin R was really entertaining.
It was kicking in for sure. Yeah,
Liberty's always a good time, even without vitamin R.
absolutely. No, he was definitely loose last night. I was enjoying that. It sounds like he needs it too, man. He needs to just cut loose a little bit.
Yeah, he's got his hands full for sure.
No doubt.
So now, B, we got you all set to find a coin show.
Right.
Check out pawn shops.
Yeah, I got a list. Maybe that new one, the new little coin shop I forgot about. I might go back out there and visit it.
Yep.
It's not a bad idea to call ahead. We have a coin shop here in Vegas that Liberty went to at like 2:30 one day, and the guy was already gone.
Damn.
So I think some of these coin shop owners, they just really don't give a shit. If nobody's coming in that day, they just
Yeah,
close
maybe
up
that's what
shop and
happened
go
when I
home.
called. Yeah, you could be right.
Could be maybe
And
they were
there's-
very busy and they couldn't pick it up either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, many different reasons. But so what you got to do, this is what you got to do. You got to plan for July to come out to Vegas. I'll be out there. All the boys will be out there. We got to all get together. We'll get 10, 20 of us together, and we'll tear that town apart.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
Blue Collar will
definitely-
show you the ropes. He's great at working the room.
Oh, yeah, we have fun.
No, that's the annual thing y'all do.
Well, it's just been the last two shows for me, November and February.
Okay. Okay.
But no, I plan on going to every one of them. Wait, hold on. Let me see what my wife is saying. Maybe
We
I'm
have
not,
there's 3 coin shows a year out here.
yeah.
So Average Jane's wondering if there's an update for Pure Metals. Nash, do you have any updates for us? So there's usually like 3 coin shows a year out here, and Blue Collar has been to the last 2.
Yeah, last two, yeah.
That's 2. So he's taken us under his wing as far as like running the coin show room, and we've
Mhm.
taken him under our wing as far as welcoming him to Vegas.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So I think what Average Jane was talking about, she said, can we bring Nash up on the panel so he can give us an update on Pure Metals?
I don't know where he went.
Oh, he was just in the chat. He was just there.
How come this won't open?
There he is. Oh. All right. So can you send him a link? You got his email. Send him a link. Let him drop in for 5 minutes and give us an update. Give the whole crowd an update.
Nash, you up for that? You want to do that?
He gave us a
I am
little
going
written
to
update, but
dip out here shortly. I think my wife is almost ready, maybe to do dinner.
uh-huh.
But I will send this to Nash real quick.
He said, why not? He's willing to come in. Yeah, because, I mean, I've been hitting the whatnot a little bit hard lately. But I won a lot of giveaways.
Whatnot?
Huh?
I hate whatnot.
Dude, I scored like the last 2 days in a row. So I doubled my money the last 2 days.
Wow.
Killed.
Yeah, definitely. I doubled my money the last 2 days. And today in Kazoo Bullion, now I know this, listen, don't break my chops about this. Geiger made their first copper round, and Kazoo has it exclusively. So this guy put up the first copper round ever sold by Geiger, and I got it.
Oh, wow.
So the first one ever sold all right, it's copper. Maybe no big deal, right? But it was the first one ever sold, and I bought it. So screw it. Why
Nash,
not?
I just sent you a link if you want to do that.
Oh, Average Jane won 10 givvies.
There's nothing wrong with. I mean, there's nothing wrong with whatnot. I have a chase mentality, so if I try one and I don't get it, I just chase, and it's not good.
No, definitely not. I did that yesterday. I chased 5 times, and on the 5th time, I hit a 5-ounce round. So I got a
chased
5
that
ounce
same one, and I
5-ounce
got.
round for $8.
I think I chased that same one. And I got punched in the face.
Oh, hold on. We got a report here from Bellows. He says our guest is gaining subscribers up to 42 now. Let's keep
Hey,
it,
appreciate it, yo.
let's keep it going, man. Keep hitting them up.
There we go.
Appreciate that.
He said send it to him on Discord. If you know how to do that, I'll be impressed.
I just tried opening my Discord and it wouldn't open for some reason.
I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Obviously, I guess I don't either. Here, open.
I'm definitely not Gen X.
Well, let me see if I can use it on my phone. He's a big Discord guy, and I can't figure Discord out.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not me. It's
Do I
definitely
have there's Discord on my phone? Where the heck is he? If I could figure this out, Nash, I might be a genius. You
Couldn't you text it to him?
did. I guess he didn't want to.
Oh, he wants to do it off the computer, maybe.
Probably. What about this?
49
Oh, here we
wants to
go.
know: are you guys millennials?
I
You
don't know
guys
what
are millennials, I think. B. Taylor, I don't know how old you are, but I sure as hell ain't no millennial.
Yeah, what is that? You got to define that for me first, please.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think millennials are like between 30 and 40 years old now, maybe, or maybe 25 and 35, somewhere in that range.
Oh, yeah, just
Maybe
outside that, right?
maybe 49s can define it for us.
Yeah.
What's millennial? Oh, Nash is on. Oh, here we go.
How we doing, gentlemen?
Welcome, Nash.
What's happening?
What up, Nash?
Another day in paradise, guys.
What's happening, brother?
You guys hear me all right?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Awesome. Thanks for letting me pop on here real quick.
No problem.
So, I'd like to start, if you don't mind, just asking the chat really quick, just to get some feedback from everyone. How would you guys prefer it? Would you prefer shipping being automatically calculated at checkout, or would you prefer like sellers being able to set their own shipping rates? So either you're paying us directly, or you're paying the seller directly. Just throw that out there and see if anyone has any thoughts on that. But overall, the website, we're getting super close. We're probably about 20 or 30 issues that we have left. Other than for development, we have about 20 to 30 issues left for development. We're actively working on trying to make shipping as good as possible, just so kind of like our competitors, you can bundle items together, so you're not paying a bunch of money on shipping if you buy like 5 items. So we're trying to really get that solid. We're trying to just keep it fair for both the seller and the buyer when it comes to shipping. And FG Stacker says auto calc. I hate eBay sellers that set shipping at what I know is 2 times what. Yeah, that's 100% true. That's kind of how I felt about it too, FG. But yeah, I think that's probably the route we're going to end up going with. And we're definitely going to have some sort of bundled pricing where if you buy 5 items from the same seller and they can ship it all in one package, it will be way cheaper than, having to pay shipping 5 times, kind of like how you would on eBay or other platforms. So But we've added a lot of other functionality just to fulfill all the promises we've made, and just to make it as smooth as possible. So auctions are coming along really well. That's going to be a really nice system to auction off items if that's what you're looking for. The social feed on our platform's really been refined. Adding just like functionality, like even basic stuff to like view who liked your post, making sure all of that stuff's kind of covered as what you would see from, people like Facebook or Instagram. You can see who liked your post. So really just trying to iron out all those little small bugs, get all the notifications working, get email notifications working. That all pretty much works now. We have our private messaging features working really nice now. And we also added badges. I think I talked about that in the past, but the early adopters of the platform will have their own special badge, and you guys, everyone, Vegas and Blue Collar, you both will have a badge, and FG Stacker, you'll have a badge. Like everyone who's been a first adopter will get one, and also other badges people can earn, and getting the achievements working. We just got that 100% working here not too long ago, so we're really tying up everything right now, which is awesome.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man. That's very encouraging because I know I'm going to start selling on Whatnot a little bit, and I can't wait till you get it open because I think that's going to be a better deal.
I think it'll be a better outlet for sure.
Yeah.
I think for people trying to sell, metals and coins, I think it will be an excellent outlet, and it's designed just for that. And trying to even, while working on the shipping thing, has probably been one of our biggest hurdles yet, is the shipping. Just trying to keep that optimized for people selling metals. What keeps it cost efficient for everyone, and just keep the user experience good for everyone too.
Yeah.
I'm real sorry, guys, but I got to dip out for the night. I got to cut my stream short. Life happens. So I'm going to try and enjoy life a little bit. Nothing against you guys. B. Taylor, thanks for being in here. Greatly appreciate
no problem.
you
Thanks for having me.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with Pure Metals, if you saw that stream or not, but these guys will fill you in. 49s, appreciate you. Bellows Forge, always appreciate you being in here. Chris in Virginia, one of my longest followers, always a pleasure. Silver Sleuth, Gold Maple, FG Stacker, Silver State Stacker, Check Stacker, Average Jane, of course, Bellows Forge, 49s. I'm not sure if I missed you. I'm sorry. Robert Rozakowski, Check Stacker, Silver Sleuth. Greatly appreciate everybody being in here. And once again, sorry I got to dip out early, but got to try and enjoy life sometimes too, guys. So
yeah, absolutely,
everybody
man.
enjoy the stream, enjoy your night, and I'll be in the chat if I can be.
All right, yeah.
Man.
Nash,
Going
thanks for
Vegas.
jumping on and helping out, explain everything. You're gonna be
absolutely.
You're my replacement now.
Well, I hope I'm going to be a lot of people's replacement. I appreciate you a lot, Vegas.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy the
Good
stream.
night,
See you, man. Yep.
So Nash, what I was thinking with the shipping, make it as simple as possible. Include like when I buy something off Whatnot, I don't even think about the shipping. I look in the bottom left-hand corner and it says $447 shipping, and after that, I don't think about it.
Right.
I know it's going to be there, but I don't have to calculate anything. They don't have to charge me a second time. None of that. It's just done.
Cool. Well, I think the way that we have it set up will align exactly with what you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I really do. We put a lot of thought into this, as we're still working on it. We talked about it over a month ago. So, yeah, we're getting there.
All right, good. Yeah, man, we're all salivating, waiting for it. So,
well, I appreciate everyone in the chat. I appreciate you guys. I won't tie you guys up a whole lot longer with this, but thanks for letting me pop in. And more information soon. Make sure to join the waitlist at puremetals.com.
absolutely. Thanks for coming on. We
Bye,
appreciate it.
guys.
Good night, Nash.
Ooh.
So it's just me and you, BT. We got to keep this stream going, I guess.
Yeah, I think I am on that Pure Metals waiting list. I remember that.
Yeah.
I think I signed up for that.
Yeah, no doubt. I think
Awesome
everybody,
idea.
you were in that stream that night that he was
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I remember that. That's an awesome idea, though.
It is. Yeah, really good. Really good idea. I mean, I think Whatnot is not bad because the final charge, I think, is 6.9% plus 30 cents per sale if you're a seller. Um,
Huh.
You know, if you're a buyer, you can pick and choose. You can definitely get some good deals.
Yeah.
But I think it's just Pure Metals is going to be great because it's going to be between. It's like private sale. You know, it's not going to be like sellers, like auctioneers, like over there. It's a bunch
Yeah.
of auctioneers. It's like a carnival atmosphere. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard of it, you know.
Have you ever checked it out at all, or?
Not yet. I mean, I haven't really had the chance to sit down and, you know, really look at it at all. I've
Yeah,
heard plenty about it though.
I got to be honest.
It sounds
I
cool.
avoided it for a long time because it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty intoxicating to sit there. You know, one guy will blow out 700 items in a 12-hour stream. You know, and they're just like boom, boom, 10-second auctions. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool in some respects, but
Okay.
it's you know, it's a little bit overwhelming too. You don't want to get crazy just bidding on stuff, getting bidding wars and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think? You want to open up that second box or what?
Y'all want me to or what? What's up?
Or you want to save it for a video?
I don't know. I have no idea what's in it. It's light, so it's not going to be much.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. Let me get my camera back up. Let's do it. All right. I'm not going to guess this time. I was way off on that other one. Well, let's see it. Okay, this is from the Bullion Exchange. So this isn't like a really big order. This is some of that spot deal they had. So I got whatever they had at the moment.
So you took advantage of all those spot deals?
Yeah, yeah. They just don't have a lot of them, you know, like they was saying earlier. It was like maybe 4. Here goes a little 1 ounce bar. You see that? Let me turn my light
yeah.
on.
What's on that? Is that the
Bullion Exchange. That's their little.
Oh, yeah, that's their bar. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. And they got that in different sizes, like 5, 10. I got their Maple Leaf.
Oh yeah. 2025?
25. Yep.
Nice.
Those are cool.
I don't think I got a 25 yet.
Yeah. Then I got the Eagle.
25 Eagle.
Let me see. 24.
Oh, is it? And that was at spot as well?
Yeah. That boy looks fresh. So
we got Liberty Bleeds back in town. You
Yeah,
back
was
with
fine.
us? What else you got there?
that was it. Just these 3. What was the other one at that bar? That's what they had.
Oh, nice. So now with that order, did you have to pay shipping or?
Yeah, I did. Because I didn't hit the 200, but it's cool. I didn't really want to spend the whole 200 at that moment. They didn't have enough for me to even get. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's all right.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So, Liberty, what are you doing now? You back to fishing?
Yeah, I've been out here fishing a little bit. No bites at all. Nothing today, man. Tried worms, Zeke's floating bait. We did some lures on the river a little bit, but yeah, nothing out here but catching a cold. That's about it.
It happens, man.
You got any vitamin R out there with you or no?
No, that's soft drink, man. My Northwest Huckleberry, yep, soda.
Nice.
No, I ran out last night. Remember?
Yeah, you did.
So
So what are you're making B. Taylor open all his boxes all in one shot? What's going on, man? I don't know, man.
Hey, he
hey,
offered.
no, it's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. So we stay packed.
It
Well,
doesn't
what
even matter because your audience, maybe yeah, you can open a box 3 times and nobody probably even noticed that you opened the same
exactly.
box 3 times.
I was just gonna say that. Tape it back up and just open it up and do a video. Nobody's
Yeah,
gonna know
tape.
the difference. Trust me.
No, I wouldn't do that, man. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but you kind of need to.
You need the content.
No,
Well,
I'm
I'll
just
just take
saying
it off
'cause-
of this one. I'll just take it off the live stream or something.
You could,
oh
yeah. You
man,
could screen record it. Yep.
Maybe.
like
You know.
that copper skull that Stack Attacker Wager made for me.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, World Money Wins commented. He's like, "That's a really nice skull." It's like, but I don't think he remembers it from a year ago when I opened the package. And yeah, but that not just World Money. Everybody's like that. We all have very short term memories, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times I gotta ask you because I'm like, dude, is that a blast from the past or is that like new?
Right? Yeah.
You know, because you've been pulling out some archives lately because trying to catch back up to the old channel.
Yeah, and all those pieces, it's like half video. I don't even know why it does that or why it saved them or I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, you can literally. How many times have I shown that my beaver round? Like 6 times in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, you got to get as much mileage as you can out of that baby.
Well, I only brought a few pieces with me, so and I stayed for an extra week, and yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
You're just gonna keep making videos of the same silver. Nobody even cares.
yeah. It's like, how many times can you show the Starship Enterprise? You know.
Well, you can show that again because I love that one.
All right, I'll get it up there later for you.
All right. B. Taylor, you've been I don't know. It looks like 2 months since your last video, but before that, you were
Yeah.
like great guns. You were pulling all kinds of stuff out of boxes like constantly for I don't know, like 6 or 8 videos or whatever. You've been collecting like crazy and stacking.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of realized like I was a little bit behind with, just overall getting precious metals. So, and then you see like the price drop from like it was up to like I think close to 40 or something. So I just took advantage, man. I just changed my spending habits and started gearing towards that. Because I mean, under 30, like right now it's like we talking about trying to hit 35 and stuff like that. So I took advantage of that time that I was in there. Like under 30 was nice for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, Stacker Factor put out a video the other day about how people are saying, I hope silver goes down because I want to buy more. He wasn't too happy with that. Do you remember seeing that one?
I'm since I've been up here, I haven't really watched anybody's videos except like a couple of yours and some of Vegas's, and
Yeah.
I watched a couple FG stackers, and yeah, I haven't been watching a lot, man. I've been kind of busy, but yeah.
So what is Silver State Stacker says we can't see B? B is right
Can't
here.
see what? Oh,
Can't see B Taylor.
actually, where did Vegas go? I missed that. Where did he have to walk the dogs or something?
No, he was just spending time with the wife.
Oh, okay, cool, gotcha.
He's in the chat right now. He said he has a great point. I don't know who he's talking about, but whoever he's talking about has a great point.
Rob's
So,
numismatic. Rob's numismatic archaeology. Right on. Good to see you, Rob. Heck yeah. Shint beaver.
a shink beaver.
I don't know what that means.
Shiny beaver.
Oh, shiny. Oh, okay. That's
That's what I
that's
think
a
he meant.
typo. Yeah, who doesn't love a shiny beaver, man? A nice, wet, shiny, fat
All right, you
beaver.
didn't have to go there, but put it,
No, I had these out in the rain. What?
Put a nice buff.
Where are you going, Average Joe?
put a nice buff on that beaver, okay?
I rubbed it as much as I could, and I'm still rubbing it.
Great Lakes Joe. Big brown beaver.
Yeah, that beaver's been around the block.
Yeah.
Hey, Great Lakes Joe, did Vegas show you that those boats that we need you to come out here down Alaska to finish?
Yeah, what was that all about? I know you said that in the text thread, but I don't remember ever seeing anything. Oh no! Oh, I do remember. Yeah, it was a video you put out with a bunch of like beat up boats, right?
Yeah, no, it was just I didn't put a video out. No, that was just a little clip that I took for
Oh,
Vegas.
that's right. Yeah, that was just in the text. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just he told me that his brother works on boats, and I was like, oh man, I got some boats for this. There's like 50 boats in that yard, and my dad knows that guy really good. His name's
Oh,
Gordon. And yeah, he is like a landlocked boat collector. Although there are lakes like this right here. This is Mayfield Lake, and there's Rife Lake right over there on the other side of the dam. And yeah, there's, but yeah, yeah. So it's definitely boat country out here for sure. I was just playing
No doubt.
around, being goofy.
Great Lakes Joe wants to know if you remember that movie Airplane, where he says, "Nice beaver."
Was
You
that
remember
the
that
same
movie?
one where he says I picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue?
That's the movie. He says, "Nice beaver," and she comes walking down from the attic with a beaver, like a
Oh,
stuffed, like
yeah, that's right.
taxidermy beaver, and she says, "Yeah, I just had it stuffed."
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
So I got a question for B. Taylor here. What do you think about this community, man? Like, have you made a lot of good friends? Are you learning a lot? Are you?
Oh yeah, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. So like one thing about I guess about metals is you got to be kind of thinking about the economy and stuff like that. So it brings up a lot of topics and subject matter. Of course, we just had a new president and all that stuff. So I want to learn a lot, but sometimes with the kind of questions I might ask, might trigger some people, especially talking about politics and stuff. But other than that, I mean, like as far as this community, it's fine. Like I love it. It's all good. It's cool. All the people are great. I haven't had any problems with that.
Right on. Well, triggering people is kind of like one of my hobbies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
was
yeah,
gonna
but
say,
I mean, like they kind of spaz out over like some elementary type of stuff, man. I mean, you're just asking a question, like goodness,
Yeah.
I'm not up on the politics like everybody else is, but gosh,
I'm not either. I try to stay. Yeah, I was back in the day, but now it's just like, oh god, I'm so over it.
yeah, people's getting a
you
little
don't need
wild.
politics. You got so many other subjects you just trigger everybody with. Hey,
Goodness.
I don't get triggered. Although I am triggered right now because I just dropped a 1 ounce bar on the floor. I can't reach it. Oh, there it is.
Mm.
Got it.
But you may not get triggered, but you seem to attract some triggerers on
Oh,
your
no doubt.
comments.
Absolutely.
How about you, B. Taylor? Do you ever have anybody like when you say trigger people? What experiences have you had? Like a lot of people just giving you crap about your videos in the comments, or what's up?
Oh no. When it comes to like politics, I mean, all you gotta do is ask them about the president.
Okay.
That's enough. Like, what do you think about what's going on, and something like that, and it's you're gonna get a nice little show out of them. Most sometimes, not everybody, but
Right.
I think it's that people are probably maybe a little shocked. I just kind of focus on like him wanting to audit like Fort Knox and stuff. I've never heard of something like that, so I think that's a pretty cool idea and kind of making things more transparent and stuff like that. But I mean, some of the stuff that people get triggered on, it has nothing to do with them, like personally. So, I don't really worry about it. But add an idea like you want to audit, what the feds are doing and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool. Let the people know. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, we all pay the bills, right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. We the wallet.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Everybody knows, or not everybody, but most people probably know that I'm a Ron Pauler. And yeah, a long time ago, like 30 years ago, he wanted to see what was in Fort Knox, and he put forth a bill. He was a senator, and yeah, I think it got like 12 votes for, and all the rest against. Yeah, even the politicians don't want that, but I'm glad that Trump is pushing for it because I've always thought there wasn't nothing in there but cobwebs myself.
Well, yeah. I mean, you never really know. I mean,
right. And why
sure.
won't they show us? I mean, what's the problem here? I mean, they can
I think
take
it's kind of
bricks from Home Depot and spray paint them gold and wrap them in a pallet with saran wrap and show it to us. I mean, come on.
Well, that's when I started kind of thinking was suspect about, us bringing in all this gold all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
you know
like,
what? We're keenly aware of gold and its power and its worth. But most people really don't know anything about gold more than what's wrapped around their finger or hanging off their neck, you know?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people really don't know that it's the basis of wealth, you know?
And I don't think they would buy into fiat if they knew that.
Yeah, exactly.
They,
And that's why the government doesn't want you to know.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
if you know too much, you're dangerous.
Yeah. 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 Best savings account right there.
Yeah.
So, B. Taylor, what is your next conquest? What's on your next order form to pick up on silver? And do you collect gold also?
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of out of my reach right now.
Me too.
So like right now, I'm looking at. Well, really, I'm kind of seeing just like what new comes out because I've seen a couple mints drop some stuff. So I'm just kind of just looking around, seeing what's up. I'm sure it's going to be some kind of little price taken off of it too. So I'll be looking around. As far as eyeballing, I've thought about maybe trying to get some bars. I got this 1 ounce bar, so that's going to go in the collection. So to be specific, I would like to get a couple more bars, maybe something bigger. Like I said, man, we got these bags, homie. You gonna see what's on the list. We got these bags and stuff. So
Okay.
I got my targets is right here. We already got them.
All right. And what is your or what are your thoughts about like vintage 1 ounce silver bars? Do you
Like
have
a
any?
Geiger or something.
No, like old,
Engelhard.
like 70s, 80s, like 30, 40-year old stuff. Are you into the old vintage or no?
I look at it. I would love to look at it. The oldest stuff I've ever seen is like an Engelhard at the LCS. I'm not sure how old that is. I've always heard of Geiger. I've actually got like a little was it like a 3 gram piece or a little square? It was something
Mhm.
tiny, but
Well,
I'll be interested in it.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
one of
there's
those things. Like LBS kind of got me into vintage, so I started picking up vintage stuff.
Yeah.
But I won't buy it unless it's in the bargain bin. You know,
yeah.
like anything else, really. I mean, that's just where I shop. So,
So that's what you mean, like the Morgans and the Peace Dollars, or what?
well, I mean, Morgans and Peace Dollars, it's a little bit different. Some,
Oh,
what usually ends up happening with those is they build them up over time at my shop, okay? And then he goes to wholesale once a week. And what he does with the Morgans, I believe, is he mails them out to a wholesaler out of state. So he would rather sell them to me, or anybody for that matter, for cash right on the barrelhead, as
yeah.
opposed to mailing them out and waiting 2 weeks to get a check back.
Hmm.
So that's when you can find some good deals.
Okay.
But you got to kind of know their schedule, And
Yeah, I'd have to do some research.
yeah, well, it's all about getting to know your dealer too, because
Yeah.
we have a good understanding on that. I mean,
Right.
and, he knows what I like. I know what he needs, and we try and take care of each other.
Cool.
Yeah.
And have you purchased most of your stuff from the LCS? Sorry about that. Or from online?
I would say mostly online. The LCS, I'll get like some, a few pieces here or there. Like when the prices was a little bit lower, I'd go there, twice about a month, get a few pieces there, just to kind of get some weight. Like that's where I would get like my this bullion at, or some constitutional junk. I get that from there too. But like I said, they don't really run like specials or anything. So it's like something comes out that's new. It might take them some time to get it or something like that. So I just, those are the chances. Those are the times where I just take the chance and just get it offline. And I got to wait a week, but it's new. It's already out. I don't have to wait. Longer than that from LCS to get it. So
Yeah, LCS is more. It's about opportunity. What's there at the moment.
yeah, And a lot of times they don't have a lot because I mean, like they're the only ones around, for the most part, within like maybe a 20-mile radius. So a lot of people go there, and I'll show up on I try to go kind of early in the week where I have a better chance of getting stuff because after Thursday, pretty much everything is gone. So you always get that issue. Like you go in there's no bars. You want a bar. There's no halves if you're looking for halves. So
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, this happens. I expect it.
Silver State Stacker says gold back videos seem to trigger people on my channel.
Oh yeah.
So what's
Yeah.
your opinion on gold backs? Why don't you lay that out for us?
Well, I mean, it's new to me, but I mean, if I'm getting it right, even though you're paying a higher premium, they still honor that premium. Like when you go to hand it back, right? Or if you're going to pay for something, like the premium still sticks, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, you're going to pay a premium, but the exchange rate is higher than the melt value of gold. Let's put it that way.
So,
And if I'm wrong, Silver State, if I'm wrong, put it in the comments, please. In fact, maybe you should explain it in the comments. I wish I had a way I could text you a link. You want to come on and explain it? You know what? I can't text him a link because I can't get off my phone. Shit.
Yeah, I think it's just a good way to kind of fractionalize gold. I mean, that's what people are always talking about. So
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, though I think the only thing is that people just say the premiums is so, it's high. So
Yeah, it definitely is. But I've seen them at the LCS. Like I've picked up goldbacks at an LCS for $5. 5 times face, right? So a 1 was $5.
Okay.
That's below. I think that's below the exchange rate.
I'd probably buy one just to hang on to one, just to have one or something like that. They look pretty cool. I mean, $5. I mean,
yeah, no, they're pretty to look at, no doubt about that. Yeah, they definitely are. So, speaking of triggering people, let me see.
Oh, I got another one. Something I always kind of talk about is like at least I guess it must have been a thing, like the premiums on Eagles.
Wait, I lost you there for a second. Say that again.
One I think thing that people always get on is like the premiums on Eagles. Yes. How volatile that is. And I don't mind them. I mean, I kind of like them. I'll get them every once in a while, but I'm assuming that you can get them for a lot cheaper than what I would be paying. Like I said, $6 for current year, $5 for backdated. That's kind of harsh.
You could definitely get them cheaper than that.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with Vermilion Enterprises down here in Florida, have you ever seen their channel or no?
No, sir.
All right, so you can get current date Eagles for $4 over. Backdates are $2 over. That's nice. And then off quality, what he calls off quality, which believe me, they're not bad. They're $1 over. So if you're just stacking for weight, but you want Eagles for recognition, I would buy those off qualities all day long.
That's not bad, yeah. That's cheaper than the foreign. Yeah, that's like, man, we are getting like some crazy prices up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. And if you try to buy them online, then you're going to pay $40 for them.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I only get them. If it's like some type of special, a little something off. But golly, man. Because what are you going to get back for it? Yes. If you ever choose to, But that's the business, I guess. Well, the good thing about like buying it when you buy them cheap, like you buy them from Vermilion, the spread is $2. Like he'll pay you $2 back on current date, and the spread on back dates is only $1, and the spread on off quality is only $1. So that's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's good business.
It makes it doable. That's his business model, though. He's all
Right.
about
Yeah.
volume. You got to buy
Yeah.
full
Keeps people
suits,
moving. Yeah.
and you got to buy
I think it's
$3,000 to get free shipping.
right. Yeah.
So, otherwise it's I think $15 for shipping. But
Is
still,
that a thing in Florida? Like y'all got to pay like a certain amount to not pay taxes. Like if you buying metals, is that right?
it is right. If you're buying anything but American currency, Morgans, peace dollars, Eagles, anything like that, where it's
Yeah.
currency, you don't pay tax on currency. But
Okay. All right.
these pandas or generic bars like this,
Yeah.
you got to go over 500 to kill the tax.
Ooh.
Yeah. You got to spend
Good luck,
500 or else you pay sales tax.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of a drag. We keep losing Liberty. I keep adding him in, and he keeps dropping off. You
Yeah,
there,
he's
buddy?
out there,
Trying to
man.
get added in, and you keep not adding me in.
Dude, I added you in twice, and you just keep going away.
Well, I need like 3 more times.
Okay, 5 times is my limit, though. Okay.
All right. I
You see
sent.
that
I
poll,
sent.
did you?
We're getting up around 2 hours, and I think we tried to set a limit for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Do you want to call out the chat and we can put her to bed?
absolutely. I did send a link to Silver State Stacker for you. That's why I dropped out last time.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't like multitask on the. I don't know what the hell. Anyways, I'm learning. Yeah. Let's see chat comments. Here we go. All right, we got Bellows Forge. She says you're very welcome. Glad you're here, Bellows Forge. Always good to see you. Awesome support from you, my man. The average Jane, she says good because she's ready for bed, so she's glad that we're ending this. Yeah, it's late over there. It's 10:30 where you live in Florida. We got Silver Sleuth in the house. Premiums are high. Is the price I paid for Eagles. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Chris in Virginia. Always good to see you, man. Let's see. Vegas Stacker. He's telling us not to corrupt B Taylor with the vintage, so maybe we should back off a little bit. Silver Spurs 420. I think I've seen him once before, but welcome to the show and welcome to the community. I think he's new. Have you guys heard of Silver Spurs 420?
No, sir.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Okay. So 1-1. And let's see. Vegas Stacker, Silver Sleuth, Chris in Virginia, Great Lakes Joe. Check out Minot. He has good deals. Oh, yeah. Minot is another great channel. He's a coin shop YouTube channel, all that. I'm sure he's got all the platforms with going at over. And Silver State Stacker says, when I first started on YT, I saw LBS and I was blown away. Oh, dude, come on, man. You're sweet. I was like, he has the best silver on the planet.
He's on stage, by the way.
Oh, cool. We'll pull him in, man. And
What's
I'll
up,
be quiet.
Stackers? What's going on, family?
Hey.
Man.
B,
Hey,
it's
so
nice
Silver
to
State.
meet you, man. I enjoy the unpacking videos, man. I'm subbed up, bro. I'm sold. I'm
Appreciate it,
excited.
man.
I'm
I
excited for
appreciate
it.
it. Thanks.
Cool.
I like to keep them going. It's exciting. Yeah.
So do you want to explain the goldbacks to us, Mr. Silver State Stacker?
Man, what do you want to know about the goldbacks? I love them, bro. I'm sold on the goldbacks.
Explain to us, how does the exchange rate work?
What do you mean by the exchange rate? So,
Like, in other words, you go into a store, you're not going to be like, oh, I got a 1. What does a 1 equate to in dollars if you try to spend it?
so if you try, okay, so there's the rate that you would get it from the exchange, and there's like the rate that you would use if you were to actually spend it. So right now, if you were to go to UPMA, you could pick them up for $5.72 for 1 gold back. So that would be, just a single gold back. I don't think I have any out right now. But if you were to go to spend it at the store, it would be the exchange or the actual purchase price, or the usable rate would be $5.92. So you get a little bit of a discount if you get it from UPMA. And then when you go to use it, the actual exchange rate would be $5.92 today. So it's about a 20-cent difference, which is actually pretty cool because you're getting a 20-cent discount on basically on every gold back. And that's not a whole lot, but it's kind of built-in savings, you know.
So
But to be honest with you, here in Nevada, I mean, there are some places. I mean, honestly, I haven't really used any, walked into a store to use any, but the power of it is in the debit card. So I bank. It's like banking with Wells Fargo. You know, I put I work, I go deposit my check into the bank, and then I use my debit card. Most of us are using our debit card to go do purchases online or whatever. Well, I can use that same debit card just like a bank, but I'm saving in gold. So, you know, obviously gold's down a little bit today. It was down last week, bumped up a little bit over 2,900 an ounce, and now we're kind of down a little bit. So it does move with that same, you know, gold, the gold spot price. But the biggest thing is that your money's not getting eaten away by that 2%. Actually, it's 3%. If you go back and look at 2024, 3%, you know, was our inflation rate. So, and some are saying that we're finding out that it's even worse, you know, worse than that. So, man, it's different than stacking, say, gold bars, man. All these stackers, they're all like, oh, I'd just rather get a 10th ounce or this. Yeah, if you're holding onto it forever, but these things are made to be spent. And
Right.
when you spin them, it's literally 1-to-1. It's like if I put $5.92, well, it'd be $5.92 on my debit card, then I'm going to go and spend $5.92. It's not like I'm losing money on it. So yeah, there's an initial premium. I mean, yeah. So this $5 gold back here, the actual gold content in here is half the amount of what you're paying for it. So that's the premium that people see, but it's kind of the same thing, bro. They say it takes 5 cents to make a dollar bill, but yet we give 100 pennies to get that dollar bill. So there's a premium even built in that. We're just so used to it that we don't even bat an eye about it. The whole Fed system is a joke, bro, and we've all been, you know, manipulated and stuck on it for so long that, you know, we just don't realize it. So I'm spending them, I'm using them. These right here are for collection.
Cool.
These are my collection right here. I got these, I collect these, but on a day-to-day basis, and I'm not doing every transaction in gold backs. So if you maintain $1,000 minimum balance on your UPMA account, then there's no fees on the debit card. I mean, what's your bank charging you? You know, if you don't maintain a minimum balance or if you don't do a certain amount of deposit. I know Wells Fargo hits me up with fees.
yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing, man. It's kind of the same thing.
Well,
So
I
it's
got to be honest. I think the Goldback people have to do a better job at explaining all that, what you just said, because honestly, I thought if you're paying 6 times face to buy it, like you go to a coin show, right? I think it was 6 times face for the Florida Goldbacks, right?
waste. Yeah.
And then you look at the gold content, and it's like half that, like you said. So I just assumed that when you went to spend it, you would get spot price of gold.
It's currency, man. You got to think currency and not stacking. If you're going to stack, you're going to stack gold bars. You're going to, you know, stack bullion, those types of things. This is currency, so you got to think like currency. And man, when I'm transferring to my debit card, it's 1-to-1, man. It's just 1-to-1. So I agree with you. They need to do a better job. Nobody's really talking about it. And let me tell you, the coin shop dealers, they don't know what to do with these. They don't know what to do with these because there's no money to be made on these. So yeah, they got to charge a markup above the cost so that they can make some money off of it. But it's the same thing if you were to go to the coin shop and you were to give him a dollar bill or a $5 bill, and then he's going to turn around and charge $7 for that. Nobody's going to pay for that. You know what I mean? It's a 1-to-1 thing. It's currency. So
Yeah,
that's
no,
how I see it.
I see what you mean. Like this is spots 32, but you're going to pay 33, 34 for this
Correct.
because the coin shop's got to stay in business.
Correct.
So there's got to be a spread. Yeah.
So you don't go to the coin shop to buy. I mean, I guess if you're looking for a collection piece and maybe you're willing to do it, but still you go to the bank and you get your money at the bank and you give 100 pennies, you're going to get a dollar bill back. UPMA is the bank. The bank is, and UPMA is part of the gold-backed system,
All right,
right?
explain what UPMA is. What does that acronym mean? What is it?
It's the United Precious Metals Association.
Okay.
And so they're affiliated with Alpine Gold. Alpine Gold is the distributor, right? And Goldback is the company. Okay. Now you can either save in Goldbacks, but you can also save in silver with them, and you can also save in gold. Now their bullion is American government issued coinage. So you can save in gold, you can save in silver. The reason why these things are so beneficial is because there's no storage fees for vaulting with them or banking with them. Now I know people out there are going to be like, well, if you don't, and I'm so tired of this, they're like, well, if you don't hold it, then you don't own it. Okay, how many people out there have money in Bitcoin? How many people have money in the bank? We don't walk around with wads of money in our pocket anymore. We walk around with a debit card. So nobody's holding money. Nobody's holding Bitcoin. So that argument is just straight up debunked. So if you save in Goldbacks and you vault with them, there are no vaulting fees. It's amazing. They've got an amazing system set up.
Yeah. No, I mean, it does sound, you make it sound a lot better than they do. They should hire you.
Bro, I've been doing it now for so I got into the Goldbacks, just kind of like collecting these things. I want to say probably June or July of last year. If you guys go back and look at my videos back in October, maybe it was even September when I first started, some of my first videos were hitting up the gold ATMs. Waste of money, because gold ATM is also charging a premium on top of the exchange rate as well. Now,
Oh, heck yeah.
Now you can argue that it's justified, because think about it. When you go to the ATM machine, if you go to an ATM machine that's outside of your banking network, they're going to charge you. They're probably going to charge you $3, and then your bank's probably going to charge you $3 for not using their system, or whatever it is, $1.50 or whatever it is that they charge you. So maybe it's justified to be able to go to an ATM and pull out gold out of a machine, but you can just go to UPMA and bank with them. Now they'll send you your physical, whatever you want, whatever denomination, whatever state issue you want, they'll send it to you. And the other thing, guys, too, is if these things get damaged, if you damage these things ever, like say you keep them in your pocket and they get damaged, you just send them back to UPMA and they'll ship you back a new one. So they're insured, man. It's just a brilliant thing.
So essentially,
That sounds good.
if you can buy them direct from UPMA, that's what you're saying?
Correct. UPMA is the I call it the banking system, the vaulting system, the exchange, I guess, if you will, for Alpine Gold. Alpine Gold sells them. They're just the distributor, but they ship over to UPMA. They're one and the same. If you go and look at their addresses, you got Goldback Inc. on the same cul-de-sac as Alpine Gold, which is right next to the United Precious Metals Association. They're all right there in the same. They're next door to each other.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in a coin shop when somebody came in to sell Goldbacks, and the coin shop only wanted to give them spot value of the gold that's in the Goldback.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't sell Goldbacks. I'd go in and I'd be like, hey, I've got
You wanna buy
got a
something?
$25. I got $25. This $5 here is roughly right around $25, a little bit more. And I would take, one of these and, a couple of ones, and I would buy silver. I'm buying silver with Goldbacks. So I wouldn't sell it. I mean, it's currency, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's the thing, though. Are they gonna take it for the value that UPMA puts on it, or are they gonna say, well, no, it's only 1/200th of an ounce of gold?
Well, if they don't do it, then I'll just ship these right to UPMA and I'll buy gold and silver from them. You know what I mean? And listen, I just did a video trying to break down what I was just telling you guys. And of course, I got a whole bunch of people. I got so much hate, man. People out there, oh, stupid, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you guys just don't understand. And your mind is not open because you're thinking like a stacker and you're not thinking like an economist. Now, I got so many people. I got a guy from Florida. Right now, blue collar that straight up said, I go and I pay with gold. I purchase gas in Florida with Goldbacks. I got a company in Texas who says we accept Goldbacks for any purchases, and he says we also accept 90% silver. He said we'll accept silver for purchases. So I think as time goes on, maybe people will start to see the value of these things, but man, it's currency, bro.
So Vegas Stacker says he used them at a coin shop and they looked up the value on the Goldback website. Is that the right thing to do?
Yeah, so they actually there's actually an app, and the guy in Texas told me the same because somebody asked him the same thing. There's actually an app, it's a Goldback Inc. app, which shows you the actual exchange rate. And basically what would happen is, let's say, so this one Goldback right here, this Goldback right here would be $5.92. So let's say that I went and purchased something and my total in the amount of purchase after tax and all that garbage was, say, $5.50. Well, you would pay them one Goldback, and then they would give you change back in just regular fiat currency. They give you the difference back. And this is basically like a cash register. You type in the amount of the purchase, it tell you how many Goldbacks, and then it would tell you, how much change is due. And that's why I think they're coming out with these smaller denominations like the half Goldback, because it will get you closer to that, to that total. So I think they're probably maybe even be coming out with some even more fractional stuff than the half Goldback. I don't know. Maybe you would just, I don't know, maybe you pay the difference in just fiat or whatever, but that's basically what it is. You use these to get the bulk of your purchase. They either pay you back in fiat change, or if you have a couple of cents over, you just give them, the extra in fiat change.
Gotcha. So you mentioned that $5.92, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that value change as the price of gold goes up and down?
Let me tell you, back in June of 2024, when I was getting these things, now I was getting the physical ones here. I was paying less than $5 for these things. So absolutely 100%. They absolutely track the spot price of gold.
So like you might wake up tomorrow and those might be worth $6.12.
Or they could be just a little bit less. Gold's down right now a little bit, so they may be even a little bit less. But you can always track it. You know what I mean? You can always track it.
Right. So the thing about like what confuses people is a $5 bill is always a $5 bill, right? Now it doesn't always buy the same amount of stuff because the price goes up.
Inflation, right?
Inflation drives the price of eggs up. But if inflation also drives the price of Goldbacks up, then they're keeping pace with eggs.
Correct.
So you know what I mean? Your money is actually keeping pace with inflation.
Yeah.
Right?
If you go back and look at that, I replied to your post and I tried to break it down. I tried to break it down the best that I could. So you asked me about $100. Okay. So listen, if I saved $100 in Goldbacks and I never spent the Goldbacks, okay, you got to factor in 3% inflation. So right there, that has gotten me. So if I did nothing for a year, it would take $103 to buy that same Goldback a year from now. Now you factor in that gold actually went up in value in 2024, 41.25%. So that's another $41. So we're at $44 now. If I saved in one Goldback for a year, that $100, let's say it was one Goldback, it would be, if I saved it in fiat currency, that would be, what is that, $97 worth of purchase power after that year. Whereas the Goldback would have gone up and I would have had $144 because it's 41%. So I'd have $144 in purchase power. That's just over the last year. Over the last year.
Well, to be fair, though, there have been years where gold has gone down. And so that's the thing. I think that's the thing that freaks people out. It's not like back in the old days, gold was pegged at $20 an ounce, and for 100 years, it was $20 an ounce. That's why we didn't have inflation in the 1800s, aside from the war years and stuff like that. But
It's a very
for the
valid
most
point.
part, gold is what stabilized our economy.
That's a very valid point. You know, it's not without its risk. You know, I will tell you that. If you track since its inception, the gold back, there have been months where it has dipped a little bit, but over the long haul, it's just been pretty much, you know, going straight up north, man. I mean, it's always gone up in value, just as similar as gold has, man. I mean, it has.
Yeah. Well, I think gold's going to continue to go up because I think inflation is here to stay. Trump is going to do his best to try and stop it, but I believe the toothpaste is out of the tube.
Let me tell you something, man. You know that my profession is in real estate, and I kind of know your background too. My mentor, who I've been with for almost a decade now, I have never heard, and mind you, my mentor is he's the head of the LVR Trends Committee. That means every month he works with the board, he works with legislators, and every month he basically educates. We've got about 12,000 licensed agents here in Las Vegas. And every month he tells everybody kind of what the market is going to look like. He's kind of educating people. And I'm very lucky and very fortunate to get to work with him and to mentor with him. And I mentioned to him last week, I said, hey, man, interest rates are headed down to 6.5%. That's fantastic. We got these buyers that are on the edge. This is going to bring buyers out. Like, wait till we hit, you know, the low sixes. It's going to be madness. And he said, not this time. And I looked at him, I'm like, what do you mean? Interest rates go down, that causes demand to go up. Home prices are going to go up. Like, what are you talking about? He said, not this time. And I said, explain this to me. He said, because what's coming out with the economic data is that the last administration was fudging the numbers. The jobs data is not as low as what they had said it was. And the inflation is not as low as they said it was. And he says, this will be the first time that home prices go down. Bro, I've never heard him say that before. Even through COVID, I was like, we're done. This is all over. He's like, no, home prices are going to go up. Home prices are going to go up. It's the first time I've ever heard him say that.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's we all knew that they were fudging the numbers because we know what things were costing. We know insurance has doubled or sometimes tripled. Down here in Florida, my home insurance tripled in the last 3 years. You know?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, no, it's bad, dude. And you know, the cost of everything. Look at the cost of used cars. It's all right, that's come back a little bit. But yeah, inflation was way worse than what they told us it was. And we knew that. We knew that as consumers. But you know, there's a lot of people out there that just believe whatever the government tells them. They line up for it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna pay the price for it now because it's all the data's coming out, and it's all gonna look at the stock market. Look at Bitcoin. I'm not a Bitcoin hater. I have Bitcoin. Okay, I've got XRP. I've got that stuff. The dollar, man. It's all coming home to roost. You know. There's going to be and the president said it. He said there's going to be a little bit of pain before it gets better.
Yeah, honestly, I think he should have been preaching that from the day he won the election till the day he got inaugurated. And he should have just been like, hey, the damage is done. I'm going to do what I can do, but we're going to suffer a little bit. You know, I mean, he's got to tell the truth. He really does.
Transparency is the best policy in all cases, always.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yep.
B. Taylor, you have any final thoughts? I think we're going to wrap this up.
I'm good. I mean, it was a nice little session, you know. I like to sit back and just listen and learn. I mean, I did a lot of that. So
yeah, and thank you so much, Silver State, for coming on and explaining.
Yeah, that was a great lesson.
Absolutely.
It was LBS and Vegas both hit me and they saw me there and they're like, man, hop on. And I was like, okay.
Great lesson, man. Great lesson.
Definitely, man. Anytime, you know, you're always welcome. did you, if anybody saw my Las Vegas video, Silver State was the guy that was standing in the background when I showed that Onza. He was like, "Oh yes." That was
B,
so
if you
funny.
can make it out, man, it's so much fun. I'm telling you, just getting. I missed LBS on this last one, man. I really, I need to link up with LBS, but just getting
That
to
would be
see Blue
cool.
Collar and Vegas and just hanging out, and it's just so much eye candy, man. It's just a blast. I could spend all day there. And I think we went half the day before we even bought anything. I mean, maybe LBS got something earlier, but me and Vegas were just walking around like, I want this, I want that. I mean, it's like, you only have so much money. You want to spend
Right.
it on everything.
Well, you got to, when you go on a coin show day one, right? You got to get the lay of the land. You got to go around. You got to see what's available, who's willing to make a deal, and who's not.
Like a buffet.
Absolutely, exactly, exactly. I mean, everybody's got something for sale, right?
Right.
But
Right.
not everybody is looking to make a sale. They might put a value on it that's too high, and you got to walk away from that. That's a fact.
That's cool. That's cool.
So, what's that? What are you showing us?
I'm spreading some peace, man. Some peace. This is
You
my
Peace dollar. All
probably
right.
Like peace
my
dollar?
I
Is
love peace.
that a peace dollar?
Yes, sir.
Like this one?
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Nice.
Peace. All right. Well, listen, thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Silver State. Thank you, B. Taylor, for coming in.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for sharing with us tonight, opening up your packages. Really appreciate
problem.
it. Thank you. I'm going to give a little last call out on the chat here. We got OTG, Liberty Bleeds. Silver Sleuth, you hung in with us the whole night. Who else we got in here still? We got Vegas Stacker. We got Bellows Forge. Bellows, thank you so much. Doing an excellent job as always in the chat. My voice is shot if you can hear it. Kane's Coins. You comment on my videos a lot. I try to watch yours and comment on yours as well. One of these days we got to have a couple of you and your Australian brothers in. My voice is shot, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna call it quits. And thank you again. Thanks everybody for coming in. We love
Thank
you
you.
guys, and really appreciate you coming out. Thank you very much. Average Joe out.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
All right.